Okay. Oh, are we live? Are we live? Maybe. Yay, there we go. Everything's popping up live. Excellente. So that's all happy, well, and good. So, it's been a little while since our last live stream. Yeah. I'll literally just give everyone a minute and that to quickly join. And, yeah. Yeah, we should all be alright. Hey, hey, happy days, happy days, happy days. Okay, I think we're getting... So basically what I'm going to be discussing in this video is going to be obviously the new Blu-ray set Steelbooks that have been announced and are available right now for pre-order, as well as obviously the 12th Doctor and Davros or the Witch's Familiar set, which I have. I don't have the Cohill School set with the Imperial, though I do pretty much, I'm pretty certain when my B&M will be getting it, because if you didn't know, Carlisle B&M was pretty much the first one that people knew about that actually had them in. And Carlisle B&M actually shares the same warehouse as my B&M, which is why it's got them in pretty quickly. So yeah, so I can pretty much... I did ask the staff and they said maybe we'll get a delivery possibly on Wednesday or Friday. So, you know, hopefully that is gonna be the case. When I get them in. When they do get them in, I will obviously grab them and review them. But yeah, it's obviously just, you know, just taking a bit longer than it usually does. But on that, you know, it's not that bad, to be honest. And it's maybe a week later than it probably usually would be, but yeah, everything's all happy. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll start talking about initially the Steelbook, which I'll start with the 50th anniversary one, because there's not a lot to say about that one, to be honest. Really not a lot. To maintain smooth. Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming as such. Viewers will experience... Says excellent connection. Stream is healthy. Don't know what the hell that is. Anyway, so basically the 50th anniversary set. If you remember the 50th anniversary Blu-ray box set that came out in 2014, and it was also released on DVD as well. That was a 4-disc set, just like this one, and it's exactly the same. Basically, I've had a look at it, and basically it's got the exact same content as the previous one. So if you didn't pick up that original release, which, you know, is pretty expensive now, weirdly the DVD is actually more expensive than the Blu-ray of it. But if you didn't pick up that original release, then yeah, there you go. I mean, to be honest, it's mainly worth it for an adventure in space and time, because you get all the special features on that, and also the 5-ish Doctors plus a few extras. So yeah, other than that, not really much to say. I was debating whether to buy it myself personally, but I did. Oh, kind of stuck. We are kind of stuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Let me just check. You know, it's not that bad, to be honest. It's maybe a week later than it probably usually would be, but... Okay, so it just seems like there's a bit of delay. Yeah, so... There's a bit of delay and then everything seems to stop. It's really weird. I'll start actually. It's a bit weird, okay, but everything seems to be kind of working. I don't know what the hell's going on, but anyway, yeah. So that's basically a good pickup. Normally I wouldn't buy the Steelbook if it's got no new content, but since it's the 50th, I thought, why not? Why not? Now, in terms of Web of Fear, obviously we've got quite a bit to discuss with Web of Fear, because Web of Fear actually got a short little animated trailer. Now, let's actually, you know what, I'll share my screen. What was it? Display capture. There we go. So, if we go to... If we just go to YouTube... I was gonna say let's watch it, but I don't think we got the bandwidth at the minute, because I'm streaming. So maybe not. But the thing about it is that essentially the weird thing about it is it does appear to be done by Big Finish Creative, but rather than just doing 2D for humanoid characters and 3D with 2D textures for monsters, at least from the trailer, from what we're seeing, all the models are going to be 3D. So Patrick Troughton is a 3D model in the trailer, and he moves a bit weird, and his coat is really long as well. It looks really weird with 2D textures on. The only reason I can think of that they've done this is for time, and maybe to just experiment to see how it goes. I don't know. It might be done by a different company, but judging by the art style, it does look like Big Finish Creative have actually done it. So I'm guessing it's them. I'm guessing it's Big Finish Creative. But who knows? Really, who knows? But yeah, I'm just guessing it's Big Finish Creative who have done this one. It's gonna be interesting. Really. But yeah, Big Finish Creative doing this. Nah. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it is only the one episode. The weird thing about it, though, is it's saying 16:9 and colour. Why is that weird? Because it's just gonna, as far as I'm aware from descriptions I've read, it's just the one episode, episode 3. So you go from watching episodes 1 and 2, what's showing 4:3 live action in black and white. Episode 3, 16:9 colour animated. And then you immediately go back to 4:3 black and white live action. Because I would have thought they would probably have done it 4:3 black and white. Like, would just make the more sense, because they're not animating every episode. It's just that one. I'm assuming there will no doubt be a black and white option on there, so you can watch the animation in black and white. I'm hoping it isn't bloody cropped, though, because Jesus Christ, that did not turn out well last time. So yeah, just a bit weird that. I'm not sure why they don't, especially just for the one episode. It's just like, why? I've literally got no idea. Now, in terms of everything else, well, there's not really a lot of information about it, to be honest. Zoom lists it as a 2-disc set. I've got a feeling, though, it's probably going to be 3 discs. And the only reason I think that is because I imagine they'll probably do a reconstruction, like a telesnap reconstruction. So that'll probably take up its own disc. And then we'll also have special features, because you've got to fill this thing with special features. You've got to help justify people buying it again. I think basically this is essentially like the Power of the Dark special edition treatment, where the BBC, knowing that the episode exists, are just like, well, people will keep buying re-releases of the same story as long as we add something new from the previous version, or even just give it new artwork or skill and that, people will re-buy it again. So that's essentially what they're kind of doing here, which, you know, is fine. It's fine, to be honest. Fun fact, I actually don't own the original DVD release, a physical copy of it. I don't actually own a physical copy of the DVD release. And the only reason is because back in the day, when Fear was available, I was waiting for ages for the DVD to come out. And basically, I was sick of waiting. So I basically had a voucher for the Google Play Store to get 50% off, and I ended up getting it for about £5 or £6 at the time, and at the time that was a really good price. And when the DVD came out and I found it had no special features, I decided not to bother buying it because it was, I think, I think it was like £13, £14. So I didn't bother. And yeah, I didn't bother for years. And when Enemy of the World got a special edition with special features, I knew that it would only be a matter of time. A little bit longer than I initially thought, but still only a matter of time before they do a special edition version which would have all the special features and that on there. And it did. Or it will. Again, we've got no idea what the artwork's going to look like. The Steelbook artwork, I can pretty much safely say that, yeah, the Steelbook artwork should look pretty good, because that's generally always hand-drawn. As for the regular edition, don't know. Fury from the Jeep's regular edition artwork was actually quite nice, actually. But, yeah. Now, according to Amazon, it's going to be released sometime in June. I think it's like June 5th or something, 2021. Which sounds about right, to be honest. Sounds about right. And as for the 50th anniversary, I don't know if that's been given a release date yet. I couldn't find one anywhere. Series 7 Steelbook is due to be released in December. So maybe sometime in February, possibly March. Now we also have a new Blu-ray box set on the way as well, which will probably bridge the gap as well. So, you know, just kind of bridging the gap on releases. So we'll see how things go. Excuse me. Now what I'd also like to talk about is, and I'm going to turn the camera on for this, video device. There we go, video device capture. And I'm moving the wrong thing around because, you know, I'm good like that. There we go. So, something I like to talk about is something I have just literally put away. I have literally just put it away. That's clever. Yeah, I put it away in my magical shelf. A magical shelf of storage, which is... oh, this! So, I have actually already obviously done a review on this, so if you'd like to full details. But to, you know, kind of give my final thoughts on this. This is just, as I said, is just kind of So, I mean, I was going to buy it regardless, you know, but I don't think, you know, I'm not going to, pretty much I'm just going to have the one. I'm not going to buy any more, because I'm not fussed on it, really, at all. I bought it mainly for I bought it because Davros had a jet black chair and some metallic hemispheres. That is literally the reason why I got this. Because otherwise I could have really easily passed on this set. And something I forgot to mention in the review is, why doesn't the bloody 12th Doctor come with any accessories? Why doesn't he come with a sonic screwdriver or something? Because Ace comes with a rocket launcher and a backpack. The 12th Doctor gets fuck all. So yeah, it's literally something I literally just remembered that I actually forgot to say in the review. So, yeah, that's an okay thing. Peter Capaldi's hair. Nearly every single Peter Capaldi figure release has had a different paint job when it comes to the hair. And this one is probably the darkest it has ever been. And I don't know why have they done this. I don't know why they've done this. It literally just makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. So, yeah, something like that just really, really irritates me. The fact that, you know, it's like, why? If I was to do it, I would have done the main colour as either a dull white or a very, very light grey, and then have, you know, a wash over the top to bring it out. Because Peter Capaldi, you know, his hair in this almost looks black. It's that dark, his hair and that. So yeah, I'm not too impressed. But the Davros is, you know, it's inaccurate. It is inaccurate because, you know, he does have a different mask in that story. But to be honest, you know, I knew that was going to be the case, and everything else about it is nice. I mean, they went to the trouble of obviously painting all of his individual controls and everything like that, so that was nice. So, and especially, you know, if you didn't pick up the original release, it is, you know, a nice cheap way to get it brand new. The picture you see to the my left, but it'll be your right. In fact, if I turn my camera off for a second, you'll be able to see it. On the side there, that is actually my original release, as shown in the video. That is thick to the brim of dust. So yeah, it is literally just thick to the brim of dust. In fact, actually, I have it. What am I talking about? Why do I need to show it on that? I've literally got it behind me. I haven't put it away yet, but like that. That is utterly thick of dust. That